Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation Knife Reviews. Just like so many of you folks, I am on the never-ending journey to find that perfect blade. We're going to grade every blade on a 5-star scale as a tool, as a self-defense implement, and as a knife overall. Also, would we replace this knife if we lost it, and should you add it to your collection? Most important of all, without further ado, let's get to this knife review. So, folks, you have indeed arrived to the K.O.E. Nation review of the Buck 140, aka the Skinner. Folks, I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the lord of the Scottish Highlands. One handsome man, if I do say so myself. You can, of course, find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. And there, folks, is that beautiful Buck 140 Skinner. Folks, I've had this knife, oh man, at least 10 years. This is one that's just kind of been a part of the collection of Extreme, one form or another. Yeah, since my kid was a wee tot, since time in memoriam, if you will. I won this actually at a banquet with my dad. It was one of those banquets where there's a lot of different little games trying to get you to donate money, and we happened to win a little something. Now this, made by Buck Knives, obviously. Excellent little knife. Now what I like about it is if you look on the back, there's 3 different spines, so you can choke up on it to 3 different levels. Like, you can really choke up on this for doing, well, skinning. So this is an excellent, like, small, short work knife, and yeah, if I was skinning a buck, this would definitely work. It's a nice, handy little knife that can really get the work done. Now, this one's hard for me to review because I've had it for so long. Like, before I was a knife nerd, this was just a knife I had hanging around the house to just open things or whatever because I happened to win it at a banquet with my dad. So it's really hard for me to give this a rating because this knife has, over the years, literally done everything. And it's kept its finish well. Now, as you know, here at the K.O.E. Nation, we grade on a couple of 5-star scales. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The K.O.E. Nation has advised you well. So we're going to grade this as a knife, as a tool, as a self-defense implement. Would I replace this knife if I were to lose it? And should you add this to your collection? So, in terms of a tool, I mean, just the high choke point, just how everything's skeletonized for minimal weight, the fact that, I mean, you've just been seeing how I've been handling this knife. It's just, like, so easy to use in the hand. You got to give this 5 stars as a tool, okay? You have to. People use this to put food on the table, okay? This is an excellent knife, and they've been using it for that for a long, long time. Now, in terms of a self-defense implements, not great, honestly. I mean, the blade's small. Now, you know, it's better than, I always say, anything is better than sharp, you know, harsh words and stern looks. Should you ever be called to defend your life, I pray that never comes to you. But this knife, you know, better than nothing, but it's very short, and really this little finger groove here, that one little indention, possibly even a choil, depending on who you ask, is really all that stops your hand from slipping up on any kind of, like, push. But, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say a fixed blade knife just can't get under 2.5 stars generally. So this is gonna be right at 2.5 stars for a self-defense implement because it's a good fixed blade knife. In terms of an overall knife, I'm gonna give this 4 stars because this is an excellent, like, just good utility knife that it definitely don't take up a lot of real estate, okay? There's not a lot of ounces here. There's not a lot of there. So this is an excellent, excellent 4-star knife. Would I replace this knife if I were to lose it? No, I don't think so, because like this knife just has enough memories, and like I just enjoyed it enough that I don't know if I could bring myself to replace it, because I've got a lot of smaller knives now. But should you add this to your collection? Yes. Yes, you should. That's a very strange answer for me, but I'm going to stick with that. Yes, you should add this to your collection. No, I wouldn't replace this if I were to lose it, though. I know that sounds like a very strange answer, but it's honest, because this is an excellent one that I think everybody should probably have in the collection, just due to how handy it is. Even if you never use it for skinning an animal, it's still going to be an amazingly handy little blade. So, yeah, I'm sticking with my answers there. Now, folks, your mileage may vary, but this knife, a lot of memories with this blade. Hard to quantify or qualify. So, folks, as I've known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us for this knife review of the Buck Skinner. Folks, I hope all of you make it back here to the K.O.E Nation happy, healthy, much the wiser. God bless every last one of you. Travel well.